The first thing we need to understand is what music is made up of. Music is made up of building blocks. These building blocks are called notes. On the piano, an individual note is either a white or a black key. On the guitar, it's a little different. It's either a fretted string or an open string. If I play 3 notes together, I get a chord. If I play a couple of notes one after the other, it's called a scale. There are only 12 notes. The next step is to give each of these 12 notes names. The best way to explain this is to use a piano keyboard. The white notes are given the names A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Then it repeats A, B, C, and so on. For those who've been paying attention, those A, B, C, D, E, F, and G were only 7 notes. The other notes are taken up by the black notes between the white notes. To make it simple, the black notes are given names relating to their adjacent white notes. For example, the black note between A and B will either be called A sharp or B flat. On the guitar, it may not be that simple. We don't have the aid of white and black notes, but we do have all the notes nonetheless. If we start on one string, the first note on this string is A. The next note will be A sharp, which is actually a black note on the piano. Then B, then C. Now remember I said before, between B and C there's no black note. Then it goes C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F. There's the no black note between the notes again. And so on, up to A, which will be the same note as the starting point. What I just played is known as the chromatic scale, which is all 12 notes played one after the other. The next thing to understand is what we call half and whole steps. On the guitar, it's very easy to see. A half step is from one note. That note need not be any letter name, because that is unimportant. It is the distance from one note to the next note. That is known as a half a step. So if I played it here, that would be a half step away from the first note. That's exactly the same. It's the distance that is important. A whole step is 2 half steps added together. So if a half step was this, then a whole step would be this. Once you understand half and whole steps, then scales and chords start to become a little easier to understand.